doing? Thank you for tuning in. I am JayLee. This is JayLee's Corner. This is a Who Said That chat. Okay. I did not feel like doing a video today, but I was like, let me do it today, and then I gotta do it tomorrow. So I hope everybody tunes in. I hope you like the video. Hit like, hit like, hit like right now. Like. Okay. Do not forget to also subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird. Dot. Okay, and all that good stuff or whatnot. What else? Okay, I think that's about it. Let's just get started on these couple of few things, that pop. It's sometimes recently it hasn't been too much going on in the news, and like I'm not doing nothing political, so like I'm not gonna comment about that stuff. And we can't do stuff that's too deep because YouTube flags everything. So let's see what I can get away with today. Okay, so first up, we'll do with the whole Andy and Titus situation. A couple people asked me about that. I touched on it a little bit when I was live. Was it Monday or Tuesday? Whatever day I was live, I can't remember. So Titus was on Andy's show and on Watch What Happens Live. And at first, everything was going fine. Everything was going fine. And then, Andy was talking to Titus about, the movie he just did with Eddie Murphy, like it's like a Dolomite movie. And Andy then asked, were you able to talk to him, like hang out with him or whatever? Why wouldn't I? He acknowledged me, because back in the day, Eddie was problematic for people when I was coming up. Girl, I don't know why Andy said that, because it kind of just sets Titus off, as you see his face right here. And I'm going to say this. Andy's messy. He's fully messy. He's always been messy. But at the same time, I don't find Andy malicious. It's the difference between somebody being messy, and being malicious. I think he's shady. I don't think he's shiesty. I think he's messy and shady, but not malicious and shiesty. Okay, so sometimes I think he's just a typical white man or whatever. Well, not typical, because I just don't think I don't think he had any malicious intent when he said that. I think his thing was, we have to remember, just because one person is one color and one person other color doesn't mean one of the people are trying to be, one way or the other sometimes, okay? And truth, there was issues back in the day with Eddie, and I feel like Andy's thing was, I haven't had anyone on the show who brought him up, and that's what I remember, because that's what he remembers. Okay, if I saw somebody with Eddie, I would say, was he with some girls? Because he had a lot of kids. Okay, he keep popping out babies. It's a shady ass show. It's a shady show. Anybody who goes to Watch What Happens Live and feel like, I can't believe they asked me that. It's a shady show. That's what they do. They ask you shady questions. You get drunk. You have drinks or whatever. That's what the show is. So I'm confused as why he was so upset. But he was clearly upset, was like, what, I had a great time with him. Like, whatever issues he had with gays before, he had an issue with me. And I feel like Titus took offense to that. He did say after the show or whatever, how he was not going to allow anybody to bait him into, speaking negatively about another black person who is an icon in this business. And I agree. Eddie Murphy is that deal. But I still didn't find any malicious intent behind what Eddie asked. I don't think at any point on any given day that Andy had it written down, I need to ask him about Eddie and any, bullshit from the past. I don't think that was in his mind. But sometimes when you talking to someone, they bring up, how was it? Because last I remember, because think about this. When have we seen Eddie Murphy with anybody gay? Have you ever seen Eddie Murphy recently hanging out with anyone of the homosexual situation? No, you have not. So I think that's not a weird question for a one gay person to ask another one. Like, oh, you was around him? How was he? Titus could have easily said, oh, he was fine. Like, whatever back before, they ain't got nothing to do with that. But I felt like the way that Titus reacted was too much. Okay, even if he trying to do the best, I'm not saying he was wrong. Not saying that. What I'm saying is sometimes we push our own thoughts into what someone meant, into what they said, and that ain't what they meant, and then it becomes a negative situation. And I wish he would have handled it better to not make him look any kind of way negative. Some people loved what he did because some people hate Andy. I don't love or hate Andy. I don't even know this man to love or hate him either. But I felt like there was a way he could have responded that did not include, girl, you should keep talking. Like, I'm like, why are you doing all that? And Andy brought up how like he's been on my show like 4 or 5 times, like, and he's welcome to come back anytime. I just don't want to offend anyone, and that's my thing. I don't ever think Andy is trying to be malicious. I think he's a shady queen. Point to blank to the period, and he said that about himself on many of occasion. Okay, we know that. We have seen the show. We've seen the reunion shows. He asked everyone shady questions, but I don't think it was any malicious intent behind it. Titus then went on Wendy Williams like the following day or maybe 2 days later, something like that. Because again, he has that TV show. We have this movie that's coming out on Netflix. So he's promoting stuff or whatever. And then she asked like what happened, and he kept talking around it, you know what I'm saying? Right around the rim of it, all around there, but would not say what really happened. And I'm like, again, if you gonna stand and you don't like what he did, then just be honest and say it. I don't like when anybody talks around a situation, especially when you kind of put yourself in, because had he not reacted that way, the news around that interview would not have been, oh, what's going on? Are they beef? It wouldn't have went that way, but because of how it look. I don't give you if you don't agree with me, because of the way that Titus responded. Now the narrative is, oh, he checked Andy. So what happened? Well, do you not like him? And now was the whole negative thing about how y'all two are. So my thing is, Andy asked you about something that happened back in the past. See, hey, is it weird? He could have just said no. Because now people gonna say, well, how was Andy Titus? Is it weird? And they come up be like, no, it was just a moment. So I don't like when people put 20 on 10 and assume someone's trying to be, you know what I'm saying, don't try to bait me into this. I don't think he wanted to say anything that I wanted to know too. I ain't seen Eddie around no gay people ever in my life. Well, back anyway. So next up, Gucci Mane. Okay, Gucci Mane, and this is the one I remember. Okay, this is the Gucci Mane that we talk about. Okay, not the current Gucci Mane. This one. Okay, so Gucci Mane was ordered to pay $10,000. This is his baby mama. Okay, she is the mother to his 11-year-old son. So Gucci and her have been going back and forth. She wanted him to pay $20,000 a month in child support. And the reason, first of all, this is the only picture of her I could find online. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's old. Excuse me, because I just feel like it is. And the reason I use this picture of Gucci is because this is the Gucci she was with. Okay? Not the current one. This one. So, I'll show y'all because it's two Gucci's. And this is, I think, also why people say Gucci two different people or whatever. He a whole clone now. And we need to recognize that he ain't who we think he. I'm like, boy, bye. This is current Gucci. Gucci? Okay, we're going to leave them both up here. So, but again, she was with this one up here. Anyway, so again, her name is Sheena Evans. They have a 11-year-old son together. And now she was on welfare. She was living in Section 8 housing. Oh, wow. Gucci Mane. Okay, no, girl. Let me put this over here. I can point to it right. When this Gucci man and his wife Keisha was living in the lap of luxury, okay? The lap of luxury, we had girl baby mamas living in seclusion in the projects, okay, in Section 8 housing on welfare. And I feel like you can't be letting your kid be suffering when you up here balling, okay? I ain't saying buy her no mansion. I ain't saying do any of that. But I do feel like you should at least want to be sure that your child is as comfortable as you are. And I feel like it's no reason that y'all should have had to fight about it. She was in Section 8. Okay, Section 8, girl, bye. Now, they bring up at the time she was getting $2,026 per month for their one child. But the child also has girl, de- girl, disabilities. I cannot say the word developmental. Damn it, I don't want to say that word. But he has some disabilities, so you know what I'm saying. It costs a little bit more to take care of him, and so the mama wanted 20 grand. Now 20 grand is a lot a month. I'll say that. So they ended up selling on 10,000 a month and child support plus money to transport him around because he needs help getting around, and then also he's going to be paying a lot in back child support. We don't know how much he paid in back child support, but it's 6 figures, so it's at least 100 grand that she gonna get. So I'm looking like, but again, we've seen Gucci Mane since he came home from prison. We've seen the fortune he has amassed. We see how him and his wife be all up in these streets, girl, with diamonds and furs and cars and jewels and mansions and all this lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. And I feel like, again, he don't have to buy the baby mama a mansion. He ain't gotta do that. But I feel like make sure your child who has a developmental, I know I pronounced the name wrong, but whatever, disability, make sure that he's okay. I feel like Section 8. Now, I don't know why she was in Section 8 and she was getting 2 grand a month. It could be because of whatever state she live in. Somebody told me today how in LA an apartment can cost 2 grand. You know what I'm saying? So if all you getting is 2 grand, that's not enough. But I feel like at the same time, you gotta work, girl. Get a job. But it could be because your son's sick, you may not be able to work. So it's a lot I feel like goes into this. And I feel like, Gucci, why wouldn't you just step in and say, you know what? Let me make sure my son good. Now I don't know how many of the kids she got. I don't know nothing about that. I wouldn't go look into it. What I do know is Gucci Mane now is paying 10 grand per month plus money for transportation for his son, who I think that's fair. Okay, what else with Tristan, girl? Tristan and them. So, God, they get on my nerves. Third trimester Tristan, was all on his social media, on his little Twitter, whatever, because as he said, he was trying to defend himself. So we have Tristan, that is his baby mama Jordan, and that is the other baby mama, Chloe. Okay, and so Tristan posted some pictures of his son on vacation, and it was matching the pictures that Jordan was posting while she was on vacation, which made people assume that they were on vacation together. Because again, Tristan was posting the pictures that matched the ones that Jordan was posting. Well, come to find out, he posted on his social media that was not true. Let me see if I can find the pictures. So he first put up how, I have spent the last few months training for my upcoming NBA season and making sure that I am in the best shape possible. Okay, I have not been on vacations at all this summer, and the current rumors spreading are 100% false. But Tristan, you posted the pictures. He then posted that. Okay, also, when I met Chloe, I was single in all caps. Man, forget your all caps. The negative comments that are constantly being directed towards her are unnecessary. Okay, she does not deserve all this backlash for my wrongdoings. Both Chloe and Jordan have been nothing but great mothers to my kids. Tristan, we don't care. You wanna know why? Cause Tristan, you ain't shit, bruh. You ain't shit. Didn't you know that you ain't shit? Don't you know? I used to sing this all the time before I just out the blue. But I feel like Tristan is just full of crap. I mean, Tristan keeps doing things wrong and keeps getting caught up in bull crap, and then he wants to defend himself, or not even defend himself. I feel like he's defending Chloe. Okay, I think he must still be trying to get back in her good graces. Okay, and let her know, let me confirm that I was. Cause why? Who cares? And again, people only thought that because you posted pictures. So clearly, that means when Jordan was on vacation, she sent Tristan pictures of their son, and Tristan then posted the pictures. Meaning Tristan, you was acting like a damn Instagram daddy. Okay, posting pictures that your baby mama didn't send you. Okay, where's the pictures that you have of you with your son? Do you have any? No? Okay. Anyway, so I feel like him trying to like I was single. No, you wasn't, bro. You wasn't. And you saying you were single while you're trying to defend Chloe, you're now calling Jordan a liar. Because she was in that y'all you wasn't single. So you defending one baby mama and throwing the other one up under the bus. So you should just shut up. You didn't say nothing when you was cheating before. You didn't say nothing about them going after Jordan Woods. Boy, calm your try not to cheating ass down somewhere. Go sit down, play some ball, okay? Be single now. Because you wasn't single before. Be single now. You've never been with one woman and been single with that woman. You were single with the new one while dating the old one. Okay, we don't like you, Tristan. You are forever uninvited to the barbecues. Anyway, Apollo Nida is out of jail again. I feel like because he was in jail and got out and got with Phaedra, then he went to jail. Okay, again, got out. That's what this girl, this is his fiance Shireen. Okay, he was only out for 9 days, and he had to go back in. And because he violated some rule, okay, he out again. And he's in the halfway house in Philly. I feel like Apollo and this girl is shopping some kind of weird reality show. I feel like they're gonna be on like Love, Love at the Lockup, because I know they're not gonna be on none of the Housewives shows. I feel like it will be too messy to bring them on the Housewives shows. I don't think it'll be too messy to introduce him on the show hanging out with Todd, because him and Todd was friends, and there was rumors before that apparently, allegedly, there was in how Peter's restaurant in Charlotte was getting a reality show, just how they did Vanderpump Rules, or whatever. Now he could pop up with Peter because Apollo was cool with Peter and Todd. And truth be told, because he's cool with Peter and Todd, that's the only way I could see him being on the Housewives. I don't think that it would have anything to do with Phaedra, because I don't think nobody wants Phaedra back, in my opinion. But I can see them trying to shop something, because I feel like at this point with him out, if he should just go and get a job at like the mall. And he can't be a security guard. He can't be a custodian because it's in schools. He a felon. Be whatever you want to be in the army or whatever or whatnot. But I don't want to see him on my TV shows unless it makes sense. I don't want to see him on my TV unless it's not about Phaedra. Okay, like what you doing now, bro? What is it like? Get some kind of go on Love at the Lockup. Go do that. I'm just saying, do something, but don't go back to jail this time. You know what I'm saying? Get out, because he's gonna be in the halfway house. I think like November. So just keep your head down until then, and we'll see what's going on. Tisha Campbell, because she's dropping to Martin, and Dwayne Martin, they divorces getting messier and messier and messier, mainly because they keep throwing allegations at each other. Okay, now this is the old picture. This is a picture of them when they were in love, but they might have been beefing too, because now we don't know what's going on with them. So Dwayne put up stuff. Well, no, first Tisha said he was abusive, he was taking money or whatever. And it's all these things. Now he coming out and saying how, well, she has mental issues or whatever. She be raging, having multiple breakdowns. She be paranoid. She be anxious. They were at the whatever divorce proceedings, and she kept needing to take breaks because she was so worked up. I think these two hate each other. I do. And this is the reason I say that, because they both have already agreed on the custody of their kids. Neither one of them want to take the kids away from the other one. So I feel like they just don't like each other, because I feel like if I'm accusing my husband of being abusive, why would I want my abusive husband with my children? And if I'm accusing my wife of having mental issues, why would I want my children to be with my mentally unstable wife? Because what if something happened with my kids? So I feel like they just don't like each other, and they both are slinging mud at each other that probably ain't even that true, or it has truth to it, but it may not be to the severity that they're saying. Because again, if he was abusive, girl, why is he around the children? And if she has mental issues, bro, why is she around the kids? So I want them both to just split everything down the middle. Just split it down the middle. Okay, period. Y'all ain't have no prenup. It's just messy. Oh, it's just messy. I just don't get it. And I feel like it's not going to kind of go away this year either, because they both just trying to, get their hooks into the other one. But, I mean, we going to see what's going to happen. But, girl, when he said she got mental issues, then why do you want her around your kids? If I'm going to claim my spouse that I'm divorcing has mental issues, a part of my claim will be I also want physical custody of my kids, because she's crazy. And if I was Tisha, I want custody of my kid because he's abusive. The fact that neither one of them have made that claim, I don't believe either one of them. Boom. Okay, let's get on to baby news. Baby news. I might do that a lot. That was just fun. Anyway, Kendrick Lamar and his fiancee Whitney Alford have welcomed their first child. Kendrick keep all his information top secret. Okay, So they got engaged, but they did not even announce the engagement until 2015. Now, they could all well be married now. We just don't know. They don't post on social media too often. Again, they keep things secret. What we do know is they welcomed their first child. It was a baby girl. They both are first time parents, and I'm pretty sure that we won't find out nothing else until forever, or until they are really, 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 really ready to announce it. But again, congratulations to the new parents of their baby girl. Also, Christina Milian is pregnant with her second child. Okay, and that's her boyfriend, who they've been together, I think, like 2 years. His name is Matt Pokora, Pokora, or whatever. So yeah, they've been dating for 2 years, and they're expecting their second. Well, she is her second child, his first. She has a daughter with ex-husband, producer The Dream, and The Dream even posted a whole nice little congratulations picture to them and everything. They're saying how he told her how she needs to accept life and live life out loud and don't be scared to have these wonderful moments or whatever, just let go. It was really, really cool. It kind of shows how they probably have a great relationship, throughout, after all the foolishness from a long, long time ago. I will say Matt is cute. Matt's a swivel. Me and Rain call dudes swivels, so are really, really cute, like in a weird, awkward way. He's a swivel. He's an awkward swivel, not a swivel. Anyway, but congrats to them on their new baby. Everybody's having babies. Because, Cassie pregnant. She announced that a while ago. But everybody having babies. Keisha Cole welcomed her son tonight. Okay, she was wholeheartedly. Now she posted this picture a couple days ago because she just had her baby shower. And that is Keisha Cole, they dog, her son, and her boyfriend. Now, I know what you may be thinking. Both of them people on there look like they could be her children. But the one who has, a bit of a darker skin, okay, a bit of a Hershey's kiss, is her boyfriend, her baby daddy. That is Nico. I know he's in his 20s as well. And Keisha's in her 30s. But you know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with a little younger man. Her son is a spitting image of her in the face. Okay, the spitting image of his mama. But yeah, they welcomed their baby boy tonight. About an hour ago, she posted that he was born. Again, a baby boy, and it was the first kid for him. Of course, it's her second child. So congratulations to the couple. She's doing a BET special. Baby special. So we will see it all, coming up soon in the coming months. So congratulations to Keisha Cole and Nico on their brand new baby. Ashley, Darby, and Michael from Hot Off the Potomac showed us the first picture of their baby boy Dean. This is Dean, okay? And he looked just like his daddy, okay? He looked just like his daddy. And that's what I'm going to say about that, okay? He's a cute little daddy. He looks just like Michael. Again, his name is Dean Michael Darby. Was it Dean Michael? Yeah, like Dean Michael Darby or whatever. He looked just like his daddy. He got an old face. He do. But look, you see him, right? That's the baby. He look just like his daddy. It's the truth. I didn't make it up. I didn't do it. I didn't do that. They did. Anyway, again, congrats to Ashley. Well, congrats to Ashley and her husband. She has been posting away all on her social media about how happy she is for her new baby, how grateful she is to have him by her husband. She is standing by her man. No matter what that footage say, she is standing by her man. Okay, and we're going to leave it at that. Next up, Carly Redd. So I know you're like, what is that? What is she holding? What is Carly holding? Carly, as you can see, the background behind her says Doc Johnson. Doc Johnson does toys, okay? Adult toys. And so Carly has went ahead and, she's going to be selling vaginas and butts. Okay, she did a deal with Doc Johnson worth allegedly $300,000. Well, she had them do a mold of her, of her vagina and her buttocks. Okay, and yes, she would. Yes, a whole mold. Okay, TMZ, I'm trying to get it up so y'all can see the whole thing. TMZ had a whole video of her getting her butt molded. I don't think I want mold in my butt. I just, that's out. Do it come out? I don't know. It's just weird. But girl, Carly, that industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry. So get your coin, girl. Get your coin. But I still feel like, girl, but who? Like, does people want it? Like, y'all know Safari did one for his tool. Okay, he has a toy with his tool out or whatever. But do people want Carly's vagina, her buttocks? Let me know in the comment section. Katy Perry was being sued for that song Dark Horse, and so she got sued and found guilty of copying some Christian rap song. So the judge, ruled in the other people's favor. For Marcus Gray and two co-authors who sued her, so then she stole it from Joyful Noise, a song Gray released under the stage name Flame. Okay, Flame. Now, Katy Perry had that song Dark Horse that came out in 2003 or whatever. Whatever. I like the song. It was her and Juicy J and everything. So I like the song. However, again, she was found guilty for copyright infringement, and now she had to pay them. How much was it? Let me see. How did I lose how much it was? It was a lot. It was a couple $100,000. Let me see. Oh yeah, they owe 2.78 million in total. But I think she only had to pay a little bit of that, and then the rest of it goes to her the record label or whatever. 5 million. But the same thing happened to Robin Thicke, Pharrell, and T.I. when they did Blur Lines. And Marvin Gaye's family sued them, and they also got some money. So sometimes, just be careful. Just be careful. What do you say? Don't be sorry or be careful, is what it was. Wendy Williams show. They say her show may wrap up after 11 seasons and may not come back anymore after that. So there's her staff is trying to look for other jobs because right now, again, the show is only approved up until for one more season, which is season 11, and they will say how the staff are celebrating what was one of the most difficult seasons over the 10 years of the show because of Wendy's her health, her rehab, her fractured shoulder, this upper living facility, her husband cheating, and the divorce announcement. And I feel like this. It could be her last season, but it could not be her last season. I feel like the show is fine. I can see it going. I can see her show doing 15 seasons. I can. 15? Nah, maybe 12. But 13. Maybe not 15. Because it's going to be 11. But I don't think they're going to do. I don't think they're not going to renew her show again. I think they're going to renew her show one more time for either 1 or 2 years, and then that will be her announced last year out. They keep bringing up how Jerry O'Connell, who was doing his own show, but she's his boss. It's under her, company or whatever. He's going to take over her slot during the summer when she's on hiatus. And I feel like if you've been on air for 10 years and you had one really, 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 really bad year because a person had life changes, that's crazy to not understand that people go through life changes. That's batshit crazy to me. But yeah, she's on hiatus right now and she'll be back in September. I don't think I would not be watching Jerry O'Connell's show. He's just not my cup of tea. He kind of gets on my nerves, but that's what it was. And lastly, here in Michigan, there was a 10-year-old kid, by the name of Bryce, who was going to be charged with aggravated assault because he hit another kid with the ball playing dodgeball. I'm like, when I seen the story, I was like, somebody's stupid. Somebody is stupid. I don't know if it's a judge, the prosecutor, the police, but somebody is stupid. So the kids was playing a dodgeball type game, and 10-year-old Bryce, who happens to be an African American kid, ended up hitting a white student in the face with the ball playing dodgeball. I have played dodgeball as a kid. I have not played it as an adult, but I played it as a kid. And the whole point of the game is to hit people with the ball. And where do you hit them? Anywhere. Dodgeball was dangerous. Okay, you play at your own risk. Sometimes you could get hit in the face. But when the ball come moving, you gotta turn your head, okay? Turn your head, okay? You can't be face first with the ball. Anyway, the kids was playing the game. The mama said she got a phone call from, Wayne County Juvenile Court telling her that her son was being charged with the crime. So it happened April 29th. And I'm like, and it happened at an elementary school in Canton, Michigan, which, is a little bit further out than Detroit. He was also suspended from school for that day. Now, since the parents of the kid who he hit with the dodgeball filed charges against Bryce, and they said, and I quote, that he has a medical condition that means head injuries are very dangerous for him. He sustained facial issue damage to the face. He had a black eye and a bruised nose. And they added, medical records show that he sustained a concussion. My son was hit twice in the face with a ball previously due to this. The child apologized to my son, and my son said, Mom, it's okay, we're still going to be friends. You want to know why? Because kids hit kids with balls. Okay, no pun intended. Dodgeball is a regular ass game. If you don't want your kid getting hit in the face with a ball, tell him don't play dodgeball. You cannot let your kid play dodgeball and then get upset that he gets hit in the face with the ball. The point is to be hit. And even for them to say, well, it seems like, Bryce intentionally aimed for the boy's face. It's dodgeball. They do aim for places. Period. They're 10. They're kids. It's bruh. 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 The fact that the parents are the ones who push this issue. He's the same issues because he was playing dodgeball. Dummy. Anyway, the charges has been dropped, which is a great thing. I think if that boy would have been charged, it would have been a whole uproar here in Michigan. Please believe it would have been a whole uproar. We don't play that stuff. And I fact the parents who filed charges, y'all ain't keep your kid at home. Homeschool his ass, okay? If you can't let him be out in public and he may get hit with a ball playing dodgeball, they wasn't playing jump rope. They wasn't riding bikes. I can see if your kid was sitting on a porch and minding his own business and somebody walked up and just punched him in the face. Yes, get that kid. I don't care if he is 10. But you cannot want to press charges against a 10-year-old when y'all playing dodgeball. Fucking dodgeball. Oh, heifer. Anyway, y'all, I'm done. Let's see if this video gets approved or not. We shall see. If you see it go up and it comes back down, you want to know why that is? Because I'm waiting for it to be approved. And I'm done. Peace.